Hi, my name is Zachary Angela, and I was just gonna, keep working on generating the code for the data vars. Um, I just figure last time I kind of halved it because I got too tired. Probably gonna get too tired soon again, but just to show what I do, why I do it, how I do it, how I work on this project, sort of. So we have this part. Okay, so what does this thing do? Basically, inside the app, we have this database folder, and we have all these kind of these will be eventually created inside of the create folder. I just need to run the thing to generate it, but I was gonna make inside the file a thing for the handlers and the routes. So basically, first part of this looks inside the file, which is this app.go file. Second part looks for this function, find text, and P is for path. Update text. If it doesn't find it, because of the exclamation mark, update the text inside that file. So look for this in the file, which is I don't know if I have it written there yet. Do I have it inside the template file? I think I do. Do not. So add data var. Well, that would be inside the handler. Do I have the handler even? Oh, I do. So that. Sorry, I jumped the gun there a little bit. So inside of here, inside of this file, gen data vars, it actually looks for the first part of this handler function, which is going to be called it from the URLs table. Remember, these are different URLs. And if it doesn't find it, update handler, which we did see inside the app.go file, and add the handler, basically. And then skip line, add routes again. Well, it should be handler. Actually. Right here is another calling inside of it, which is where that original function is going to look for it. And basically look for that text with the name, the URL name, or data var name. So did I ever change that? Do I know what the name of that is? Sorry. So I have it as table name, which is not the data var. Interesting. Where? The name of the table is going to be the name of the data var. So that actually makes a lot of sense. And then the name of the file, the HTML file, is going to be the URL. Okay. So we have that where if we find the call, we just add the function. Although I think we're gonna have to store it, right? Data. Well, you don't want to have both of those. So data would be what would the handler use, and it would have to be right here. Data. Oh no, that's what you would call it. We'll just leave it something simple like that for right now. So we have the function call, and it stores into a variable, right? And we have the handler, but this function isn't defined yet, right? So we need to have that defined in that template file for data vars. Close up the app. So templates, data vars. So this is what basically that function file is actually going to be defining for that function call that will get the data. I haven't parsed it out yet entirely about what's going to be there. So I need to make a call to the database. So let's just write that out, right? SQL, and then but that's going to have to be based on the table, right? In order for it to know which one to call. So I'm going to have to throw some data at, or a template, Go template data for it to know which one of these it's going to be using inside that call or SQL. Okay. So let's do that. The only problem is the variables. That's going to be a problem. Because when you want to fill up the data, you're going to need to know what these. You're going to have to fill them up into something. So I got to set up that template, Go template data inside of this generated code. So did I even have anything for that? Yes, I do, right here. But I'm gonna need to add data right here when it writes to the template. The data var I'm gonna have to pass. Why is it not like that? Can I use data var variable type string as map into map as map? Okay, so I gotta create a map. I don't know if I memorized how to create a map from scratch. I usually just copy paste from Google. Let's see if I can do it. I don't know. It's gonna look ugly and not be right, but that's okay. That is okay. D. Isn't it map? Or else. Why does it not care anymore? Alright. That's kind of funny. We'll just steal this. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright. But that's what I'm gonna do. But I think this is just a type. This isn't, isn't it like make? Or something like that. And D goes here. Wow. That was a lot of help from VS Code. Okay. So but we need to store something in here. You can just send an empty map. That would be dumb. So D, I think it's square bracket. Trying to do this from memory. Screw it. I'll just look it up. Why waste everyone's time? Is alright. Oh, looks like I actually was pretty close. Except that this is table? Well, no. I just do T. Why am I turning this into a thing? And then that. Doesn't like that. What? Oh, equal. So can I just store that in there? Things not work that way. No, they don't work that way. Okay, I wonder if I gotta call T in there then. Well, whatever. We'll figure it out. The problem is it ain't gonna have the quick catching on VS Code with this. Whatever. So that, I think, is how you would call that data, supposedly, hopefully. Hopefully that calls the name of the table. I don't think it totally will as is, but whatever. So I get the rows. Except I don't think they have ID. Do they? I don't think they do. They do not. So that's pointless, but they should, because they should. Whatever. I'll leave that to the user. Only problem is they have multiple. So but they can only have up to 11, but does this really need, yeah, because I need to grab all the fields. Yeah, it's gonna have to be 1 through 11, isn't it? D1, D2, D3. Whatever. It's okay. That is okay. D5, D6, D7, D8, D9, D10, and D11. Okay. The only problem is if they don't have them all. I think he's still. Is for them all, but we'll see. Okay. B2. Oh, off order. Seven, 8, 9. So what I'm doing is basically making generic fields, I guess you could say, and because it any one of these could be 1 to 11, so if some are empty, that's okay. I don't need this. This I don't need. So we need to fill these up. So we need to get that struct. I mean, I guess we create our own, but there's already one that has a lot of that with all the JSON tags and stuff. DBCon should have, or does not. I know the DBCon and one of these folders has it. Yep, here we go. Nope, that's, I keep forgetting there's the templates. This really should have had that type. I remember I threw the but they didn't actually open it. I'm just stealing the struct for the JSON stuff. Never for any other real reason. But this, I mean, I don't need to separate the field names and the types and all that. I just need this to be right here like that. Only thing is, do I need, well no, this got the table name in there, so I'm good with that. Okay. Ooh, no good. Alright. What? Oh. did I add a space in there? Whoopsie. Okay. And then 4. I'm doing this real lazy, like 5. 6. D is for data. I suppose it's not totally needed, but I don't know. Sometimes I do things a certain way, and anyways. Okay, let's do this. Basically, in order to do that in VS Code, just hit Control D. You need to know. You probably already knew. Yeah. Okay. 11, and that's it. So then hit Control X in order to get rid of it. Interesting. Why would it be a thing now? It's weird. So we have the variables, we have, the slice, which doesn't need to be named that. So we have all the storing of data, what we need. We have the SQL, and then we got it stored into all these if it needs them. And then we gotta store in the memory. Oh, I didn't capitalize these. No good. No good. No good. I wish, I'm sure there's a shortcut to do it downwards. I'm not privy of it. Whatever. Okay. D1. 1. Oh no, this is lowercase because it's the variable, right? So then we need to do it again. So that'd be 2. Sorry, this is kind of boring, isn't it? It's needed though in order to actually generate the code. But once you do it with generate code, that's the good thing, is you never have to do it again, which is the whole point. Which I never really understood with other people, like why they don't do the generate code thing, because you do it once, you're done, and move on forever. And I don't know. I guess I don't understand why you wouldn't do this. I mean, it's then done. Like, I mean, I get why you wouldn't do this maybe in another language, because if stuff changes a lot, then all of a sudden you have a problem. Because I mean, that's part of the shtick with Go, is it never changes really. I mean, some of it kind of somewhat changes, like the shadowing variable thing they're gonna change. Okay, well, if you were dumb enough to do it, the API is going to change on you, but you were shadowing variables in probably your SQL. It probably wasn't working. So, okay. Maybe there's some use case thing that I'm not aware of that people needed to shadow the variables and whatever. Ooh, I went a little far with that. Okay. Alright. So we now have it saved. We're sending it off. Oh boy. This thing with the deferred, with the database, it just doesn't work that well. I'm just telling you right now. Because it gets carried off into other functions and stuff. It like becomes the very, very, very last thing that runs. And if you're opening or closing database connections, you really want it to just do it when it's supposed to do it and then just be done. Whereas defer, if something goes wrong or whatever happens, it'll go up the chain and be the very last thing that occurs, and you may have multiple errors because of that. You won't know why. So just close it when you're supposed to close it. Yeah. And that there doesn't mean you shouldn't use defer. It just means that if it's something as important as a database connection, just close it. Do your due diligence. I think we're okay with this. I mean, I'm guessing there's gonna be stuff I missed, but whatever. And that'll be stored into this data, and that will be useful if I got this right. I don't know if I do, but that'll be able to be called inside the template, which will be this file. The only thing is, well, that file is made. But the only thing is, this is not called when the file or the page is made. This is created when you select the data bar. Let's see. No, yeah. So when you go to create pages, that's the only thing. They're not going to work if you call up the data bar. The other thing is that what I'm doing, which I probably shouldn't be doing, but is that it's got like its own really generic, which I probably should have been working in. But see, that's the problem, is when you make the... Oh, I did not remove this base from the URL thing. Yeah, that ain't gonna work with just this, is it? I just borrow this function. Whatever. But the thing is, do I work within this really generic handler to have the data? Or do I have it make each new one in a file folder and then generate the handler? Because the problem is going to be calling it up. That's going to be, unless you use the Go template syntax, that's going to be like really generic. I think it's going to confuse the hell out of people. Yeah, I think this is a bad idea, this really generic handler thing. I think it's a really bad idea. I don't even know why I have an insert here. What is it inserting? I think I was trying to create like some kind of generic data stuff inside the generic handler. See, that's why you don't want to get too out of bounds with it, and you should generate each file and stuff, because then people don't know what the hell you're doing, and that's not good, right? And then look, it's really regimented with 2 pieces of data. That's not good. If I have it generate the handler and route, I don't know if it'll work then, but whatever, we'll see. Well, it should, because the routing is different. It's got the D instead of the generic whatever. Yeah, the route. So it should, but we'll see. Whatever. It probably ain't gonna work the first time. We're gonna run into some bugs, which is totally fine. But I am going to have to use these for the file, because let's say the URL has spaces in it. What are you gonna do? Well, now you have a problem. There you go. Well, yeah. Okay, yeah. So we got that going for us. We have the call. Is it actually going to write this file to the file I think it's going to write to? Why is this not a Go file? Oh, because none of them are. Okay. Okay. I mean, that's really the essence of what generating the code is so you have something that looks for the folders and files. If it doesn't find it, you make them all. You write to the file after it's made, right, or here, and then you look for more stuff in order to layer it with functions or whatever is needed, and then you pull it down, you reload it, blah blah blah, and yeah, you hope for the best. But I don't know if this is connected to anything. Is this? Is this connected to anything? No. So that's not good. So it is calling that, but is this being called? So I'm doing it kind of preliminary. Web table to FDB. So I'm generating it off the bat, kind of, when you first add a table to the FDB. So when you do this, it actually generates the handler route, which is better because then you already have it all laid out. Then and I have access to fields and tables and so on and so forth. My only thing, well, yeah, I mean, if it's SQLing it, then it kind of doesn't matter. But oh, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work because these fields are not called that. Yeah, they're not called that. See, query done D1. That's not what these are called. Well, I mean for the app database, that's not what they're called. That's gonna become a problem because I'm not querying the right stuff. I mean, rows gets it. We're scanning it into these variables. But I wonder when it does the struct thing because these are not actually the same. Might have a problem. Big problem. Okay, well, we'll try it. Whatever. I don't think it's gonna work because if you don't have the right field names, you ain't getting the data. Declaration. Package data bars. Or that other template setup. Yeah. 13. What am I missing? Oh, because it's in the backtick. I just do that. No, I cannot. Does that work that way? Can I just do that? How am I going to backtick? Can I put a backtick instead of a backtick? That's gonna be the real question. Unless can you do parameters with single quotes? I don't know. I'm gonna need to look this up because backtick inside backtick. Yeah. How do you do that? It's a good question. The problem is I need the formatting, so I can't just do. I need a way to do that. That's really an odd thing. Because I need the formatting of the backtick. So I am going to need to know how to do that. Does it work that way? This is technically ends the backtick plus backtick. That's weird because you can do backtick here and it doesn't seem to screw anything up, which is really weird. 17, what does it do now with that? Whoa. Oh, it moved it over. So because you were continuing it here, this is a string there. Oh, but it's not actually adding it. So Ahmed doesn't care. Okay, so we have this ends it plus this, and this begins it again. Goes through it all, ends it, adds it again, begins it again. For whatever reason, oh wait, why isn't it supposed to have? And it's supposed to have the backtick, which is what this makes. So why is this still having trouble? So what I guess I gotta do doing it right. There we go. So this is bool. And e plus that equals so I guess I gotta do one of these. Missing something here. So line this plus my comma. Plus and then that. Maybe at the end of this, we add any of these. No. Missing comma. So we have the backtick till we get to here. We add dot dot. Then we just figured out that this was the missing thing for that. But what? It doesn't work. So this closes it. Just adding a string. This opens it. This closes it. Oh, that might help as its actual struct. So let's put that down. So we get ourselves another line. So I mean, that should work. Technically. It really should. What part of that is not working? Doesn't make any sense. Because technically that should work. It's not. If I get rid of this, what the hell? What's going on? I don't understand why that is. Okay, so and if I did plus this, it's just, no. If I did this. Okay, so that's got to stay close to it, I guess. That's the thing of it, I guess. I don't know. I really don't know why that needs to be. Oh, because it's just a function, that's why. Okay, so I wonder if that's what my problem is. Because I'm just. So let me get rid of this and just do this. This. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that stupid shit. So let's do the whole enchilada. Oh, but it doesn't have this after each line. Okay. So let's add that after each line. Oh boy. Oh man, these backticks, no good. So if I get rid of this, it works. Huh? What? Oi. Link to this guy, right? Yeah. So in order to add another line, we need to do plus another one. Oh man. Man. I'm getting tired. Yep. I'm getting a little too tired. Alright. I'm gonna have to call this quits. But yeah, if you have any questions, please let me know. Okay? Thank you.